I'm sure you heard by now that Drake just dropped a second petition against his own label,
Oh my god.
UMG and Spotify, which he accuses of harming him by allegedly boosting the They Not Like Us, a skated diss track towards Drake and his homie.
Somebody had to pay for hurting my feelings.
Drake's petition, which seeks information to support a potential lawsuit, claims that UMG and Spotify engage in a high-tech scheme using bots, reduced licensing fees, and paid influencers to boost the song illegally.
Now, it sounds like you're talking Rico, and I don't think these big entities like that too much, so they could pull your text messages and DMs to those girls who have 17 candles.
Now, under Drake's new mega deal with Universal, I truly believe that Universal had no intentions of honoring that contract out. The deal is rumored to be worth $400 million.
Damn!
Which is essentially an incentive-based contract. You can think of it as a non-guaranteed football contract, right? So let me give you a quick history lesson. Back in September 92, Prince signed a contract with Warner Brothers that was worth a potential $100 million, which is more at the time than recent mega deals of Madonna's $60 million with Warner's and Michael Jackson $60 million with Sony. Now, at the time, he didn't sell nearly as many records as Michael and Madonna. That's worth $60 million, right? His value lied in producing, songwriting, and creating movie soundtracks. So, at the end of the day, Warner made Prince a vice president of A&R, and they gave him an office. While that new contract holds a $10 million advance per album, it's only good if Prince sells 5 million copies every release. That stipulation holds true for all 6 albums to be produced under that contract. If the LP sells less than 5 million copies, Prince does not automatically get that 10 million for the advance on the next one. A new fee would have to be renegotiated. And UMG has already exploited his best work during his prime. Does that sound familiar? Now, remember that restructuring UMG did early in the year along with massive layoffs? Well, most of the Universal labels on the East Coast got consolidated into Republic, and most of the major labels on the West Coast got consolidated into Interscope. Now, I believe, right, a meeting was held between the East Coast heads and the West Coast head, along with UMG head of the label, which is Lucian Grange. Now, what was the topic of that meeting? Oh, it was Drake. What the we gonna do about Drake's contract? After we did the layoffs, we did the consolidations, what are we gonna do about Drake's contract? I tend to believe that a meeting was held between the head of Interscope, Republic, and Lucian Grange, the head of UMG, to get Drake up out of here, or at the very best, or the very least, get him to reduce his contract. That'll be favorable to us. That would make way for Kendrick to be the new king of hip hop. And we're already locked in with Kendrick with his deal. Alright? We already own all of his rights and his masters. So this is a win-win for the label. Lucian Grange.
I like it a lot. What do you call that plan?
We'll call it God's plan.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah.
Now you might be wondering, why would Monty agree to such a deal? Well, think about it. Republic still have Taylor Swift, which they work well with together, and they have Posty, and they have The Weeknd. And not for nothing, it's been rumored that Drake don't communicate directly with Republic Records. Anything he wants, he goes straight to Lucian, totally breaking down the chain of command. Now, given the amount of enemies Drake made for himself with his peer and around the industry, this takedown will be so easy. All we have to do is give him the green light, put a bag or two, and it's done. God's plan is in full effect. Hey, remember back in 2015, Drake dropped back-to-back online, and then 12 hours later, it was on every radio station? I mean, it was omnipresent. You couldn't get away from it. I never seen nothing like it. I mean, think about it. It was a battle rap song that was commercially on top 40 stations, urban stations, R&B stations, rhythmic stations. It was everywhere. Bots were being used to put L's on Meek's page every time he posts something positive or just having a great day. It hit all sporting events. Every time academics report on Meek, a bunch of L's just get posted on his page. It just started spamming him, as well as other influencers. You remember that, Drake? And now they're using it on you. They're using the same playbook on you. Now, sidebar. Remember when I said Monty would be fine with that pact he made with Interscope? How about every time Curtis King posts a negative comment about Drake, he gets botted and spammed with a bunch of ridiculous insults, lame insults, while promoting and hashtagging Taylor Swift's new album. Bro, you can't make this up.
Oh my God, I'm about to lose it, fam. Somebody call the office. Somebody call the office. Why are they using Taylor bots on the rap battle? They're not my fans. Oh my God. They're making me look ridiculous out here. Get those shit on the phone. No.
I mean, I saw this from the beginning. I saw that you was getting lined up from the beginning. All right? Because this was a total hit job. If you didn't know that, it was a hit job. Somebody sanctioned it. Now, to be honest with you, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I think your label underestimated you. Because not in their wildest dreams, I wouldn't have never thought that you would have took the move that you took. Okay? Because they're looking at you like, oh shit, he's not like them. This boy's different. This guy's different. I mean, just think about it. Like, you truly a different type of cat. I'm baffled. Everybody's like, we're confused. We just don't know what to do with this because this is new territory for us. All right? Every time a rapper have a problem with their label, they go out of their way to embarrass them. They make it public. They sue the label. They want out of this label. They cuss them out. They disrespect them. You different. You're different. You the type of dude, and you done it before, right? You the type of dude, you sued your label. You sued Cash Money Records. And you silently sue Cash Money Records, and then you publicly come out and say, hey Birdman, that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, you know what I'm saying? The fuck all that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be Cash Money, Young Money till I die. You know what I'm saying? That's all, everything. You different. You even brought Birdman to the stage with you. And be like, you see, Birdman, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, and I love you, Birdman, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be you and me to the end, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, fuck what they say, it's you and me. Like I said, maybe his label should have known or saw it coming, but for us, this is new territory for us, and we don't know what to do with this. Hey, I'm free. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.